Good morning, Gene. Friday.
Good morning.
We made it to Friday.
We did.
We got to get through Friday and we'll be a habit made.
Got to get through the rest of the day and then on through the weekend.
Through the weekend. Well, I got to get through the Saturday morning and then I am home free.
Home free.
Scot-free. Scot-free. Speaking of Scott, we have our weekly COVID chat this morning at 8:30. Scott's going to be one of our guests. Scott Dudley, Behavioral Health Manager.
Okay. All right.
I think we all know Scott from the Talk of the Town fame.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
There you go. We're going to talk about something. We'll also be talking to Chris Herring, Emergency Medical Services Manager.
Right. Okay.
8:30 this morning.
Mark that down if you have a hard time remembering.
Yeah.
And, we'll look for you at 7:30.
You don't want to be. It'll be interesting, and it'll be me, not Carol Buckley.
You be there, or people probably will talk about you.
Yeah. I didn't want to mention the fact that Carol won't be here because I don't want everybody to tune out. Anyway, you got plans for the weekend?
Plans? Well, I'm going to go get, this sounds exciting, right? Stitches taken out of my mouth tomorrow.
Well, that could be exciting.
Yeah.
Depending on how accurate the doctor is.
Yeah, well, I hope he's accurate.
You don't want him to cause any more stitches.
Yeah, for somebody else, I don't want him to get confused and think somebody else has got stitches that got to be taken out.
Take out the wrong side.
Yeah.
Like there's been operations like that where that guy goes in with a right arm injury and they operate on the left arm.
Yeah, that's not as uncommon as you might think.
You hear about that all the time. And I know it's really sad, but it's always funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you ready to take a look at the birthdays?
Birthdays and then on to the news.
Yeah, we got a bunch of that, and we got a bunch of the birthdays too. So let's jump right into these guys. Alan Arkin, remember him?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Still around. He's 87. Very funny guy. He's really a comedic actor. James Caan is always the bad guy.
James Caan, I know.
He's 81. Diana Ross, I'm sure you heard of. She's 77 today. Here's one that'll make you feel old. Johnny Crawford.
Oh, from The Rifleman.
The kid, yeah, the son on The Rifleman. Johnny Crawford is 75 today.
Woo. Yeah, he's older than I am.
Yeah, that'll age everybody, won't it? Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, he's 73.
Mm-hmm.
Singer-actor Vicki Lawrence, Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, and The Carol Burnett Show. She is 72. Ernest Thomas, he was on Everybody Hates Chris and What's Happening. He's 72 today. Martin Short, he's a funny guy, and he's a short guy.
Yeah, the Three Amigos.
Yeah, he's one of the Amigos. He's 71. He was the little one. Talk show host Lisa Gibbons, 64 years old today. Jennifer Grey, she was a Dirty Dancer. She's 61. Billy Warlock of Baywatch is 60 years old today. Country singer Kenny Chesney, 53 today. And T.R. Knight of Grey's Anatomy, I think, isn't he the guy that got his foot stuck in his mouth one time? He's 48. We have Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan is 41 today, and Keira Knightley, she was in the Star Wars movies, a lot of other stuff too. She's 36 years old today. Those are our big shots, heading towards the local people.
Local, coming up.
People we may know.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Adela Reyes, Anita Slobig, Charlie Ledesma, Charlie Lineses, Jerry Lita, Joseph Rodriguez, Kent Sire, Christian Ibarra, Marjo Mello, Miguel Sanchez, Sandra Mandujano, Susana Pabila, Vanessa Sotelo, Vicky Trejo, Alisa Lancaster, Peter Pena, and Juanita Ahumada. Happy birthday to each and every one.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Georgia Governor Ryan Kemp signs a new voting law requiring photo ID for mail-in ballots and limited use of ballot drop boxes.
With Senate Bill 202, Georgia will take another step toward ensuring our elections are secure, accessible, and fair.
Opponents say it'll make voting more difficult for minorities and young voters. At least 5 people were killed during another spate of vicious tornadoes in the South, most of them in Alabama. Kayla Mayfield lives in Bibb County.
We bunkered down, we prayed to our heavens, missed us by 6 feet, and we're here with God's grace.
Household spending was down 1% last month, but CBS's Jill Schlesinger says a turnaround may be in sight.
Economists believe that as vaccinations start to take off, along with good weather and stimulus checks, that spending is likely to increase dramatically over the course of the next few months.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. USC agrees to pay $852 million to settle sexual abuse claims made by hundreds of women against former longtime campus gynecologist George Tyndall, the largest of its kind ever reached for the university. Victim Audrey Nafziger saying if the school had taken complaints seriously years ago, thousands of cases could have been avoided.
I'm one of the first women to see him. I saw him in 1990. And none of these women here should have ever seen him after I saw Dr. Tyndall.
Meanwhile, Tyndall himself is awaiting trial. He's pled not guilty to 35 criminal counts of alleged sexual misconduct. Governor Gavin Newsom says effective immediately, family members who accompany an eligible person to their COVID vaccine appointment and get a shot too.
We will accommodate the family member, no questions asked. That flexibility is effective today as well.
Governor announcing that starting April 1st, the pool of those eligible for the vaccine will expand to all over the age of 50. On April 15th, that expands to everyone over the age of 16. Jeff Scott, California News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
In the front, we'll take out that tree, install a new fence.
You're gonna call 811, right?
Isn't that just for excavators?
No, dude. Calling 811 is for excavators, homeowners, contractors, anyone. Natural gas lines and other utilities can be buried anywhere. Call 811 2 working days before any digging project to get all underground lines marked for free.
Thanks, deep-voiced narrator.
You're welcome, dude. Brought to you by Southwest Gas.
Your cousin from Boston. Me and Billy here, drinking this new Sam Adams Wicked Hazy IPA. Wicked what? Wicked Hazy. Wicked what? Wicked Hazy. Billy can't hear so good because of this firework accident.
This is good.
Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Drink responsibly.
Hope lives here in California, but during these challenging times, we could all use a little extra support. Visit calhope.org for free COVID-19 emotional support resources, or call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With page 1 of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Imperial County and state-issued metrics are available. George Gale has the story.
The Imperial County metrics were released by the County Public Health Department. They indicate 80 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. Deaths attributed to the virus in Imperial County is at 712. There are currently 10 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized in the county. 3 are in intensive care. There are 7 ICU beds available in the county. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 4.17. Positivity rate is at 8.56%. Imperial County metrics provided by the state indicates new cases per day per 100,000 population at 3.0. The adjusted case rate for a tier assignment is at 3.0. Positivity rate, 7-day average, is listed at 1.9%. Health equity quartile. The health equity quartile positivity rate is at 3.6%. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The state of California is expanding vaccine eligibility to more people. Beginning April 1st, individuals aged 50 plus will be eligible to make an appointment for the COVID-19 vaccine. Beginning April 15th, individuals aged 16 plus will be added to the eligibility list. According to the state, expanding vaccine supplies has led to expanding the eligibility list to include more Californians. Based on current estimates, California expects to be allocated approximately 2.5 million first and second doses per week. In the first half of April, more than 3 million doses per week are anticipated in the second half of April. KXO News Time 7:45.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
In other local news, the governor of California appoints Patricia Ureña to another term. Here's more in that story.
Patricia Ureña was first appointed to the Off-Highway Motor Vehicle Recreation Commission in 2018. 62-year-old Kxo resident has been a recreation supervisor for the City of El Centro Community Services Department since 1982. She's a member of the El Centro Elks Club, area director of the Southern California Special Olympics, and chair of the Imperial County Juvenile Justice Commission. Reappointment requires Senate confirmation, and the compensation is $100 per diem. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
And page 1 of the local news, a service this morning of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Continuing with more local news, a convicted sex offender is caught re-entering the U.S. Here's more in the story.
The man had previously been deported. Border Patrol agents found the man at around 11 a.m. Wednesday. They found the man about 22 miles west of the Kxo port of entry. They questioned the man and determined that he had entered the country illegally. Agents arrested the man and took him to a rally point for processing. Records check identified the man as a 28-year-old Mexican national. Also revealed he had been convicted for sex with a minor out of Santa Maria in 2012. He'd been sentenced to 1 year in prison and 5 years probation before being deported. A man was arrested and is being held in federal custody, charged with illegal re-entry after previously being removed from the U.S. A hearing is pending. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
An Arizona man died early Thursday when he ran into the back of a trailer towed by a John Deere tractor. The accident occurred shortly after 1 a.m. Thursday on Highway 98 east of Venice Road. The 36-year-old Somerton, Arizona man was westbound on Highway 98 when he plowed into the slower-moving tractor. The tractor driver was not injured. The accident remains under investigation. Well, a gang member is arrested. Border Patrol made the arrest on Tuesday night. Here's more in the story.
Agents found the man at around 9:24 p.m. The man had entered the U.S. illegally. Border Patrol agents found him about a mile east of the downtown Kxo port. A records check revealed the man was a 44-year-old Mexican national. Also revealed he was a member of the Sureño gang. Agents discovered that the man was charged with felony carjacking out of Los Angeles in 1995 and had been sentenced to 4 years in prison. 2005, he was charged as a felon in possession of a firearm in Bakersfield and had been sentenced to 32 months in prison. He'd been deported back to Mexico in 2017. Man was processed for illegally re-entering the U.S., being held in federal custody pending a hearing. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 51. Wind gusts overnight up to 39 miles per hour. National Weather Service says a slow-moving weather system will provide chances for light showers, mainly across the higher terrain today. After below normal temperatures today, a strong warming trend will push readings above normal starting on Sunday. Warm, breezy, and dry conditions are expected for much, if not all, of next week, with the high temperatures mostly ranging between the mid-80s and lower 90s. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 74. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 49. Winds will be calm. Sunny skies on Saturday. Highs right near 83. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 54 degrees, 54%. The relative humidity, we have a match. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Last year was crazy. My hours were cut.
I was out of work for months. I need a better job.
job. At the Center for Employment Training, study for a career in construction or healthcare. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. Work hard. Be strong.
And in sports, it's a Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. High school football, Friday night lights tonight. It's Brawley taking on Imperial. Clarksville go against Southwest. Palo Verde at Hopeville. Last night, Vincent Memorial played Central. The men's basketball championship, NCAA men's basketball championship, March Madness. It's the Sweet 16. Gets underway tomorrow. Doubleheader tomorrow. Doubleheader on Sunday on 1230 KXO. Saturday at 11 a.m. It'll be number 12 Oregon State at number 8 Loyola Chicago. Number 5 Villanova and the number 1 Baylor. They go at it at 3:15 p.m. On Sunday, the doubleheader features number 5 Creighton and number 1 Gonzaga at 11 a.m. Number 4 Florida State takes on number 1 Michigan at 3 in the afternoon. Both of those doubleheaders on 1230 KXO.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the world of basketball, on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Trailblazers over the Heat, 125-122. Knicks got by the Wizards, 106-102. It was the Clippers over the Spurs, 98-85. 76ers beat the Lakers, 109-101. Kings beat the Warriors, 141-119. Miami Heat, before the trade deadline, in fact, they took it right up to the deadline, the Heat acquired Victor Oladipo in a trade with the Houston Rockets. In return, the Rockets get guard Avery Bradley, forward Kelly Olynyk, and 2022 first-round swap rights. Those swap rights include the Brooklyn Nets pick. Don't know how they worked that one out. Atlanta Hawks trade Rajon Rondo to the LA Clippers for Lou Williams, future second-round picks included in that trade. And Dwight Howard picked up his, and then he got kicked out of the game. 76ers played the Lakers. He got a foul. Technical foul, and he got it ejected because he tried to block one of the other guys when he's going back to his bench. And that's it. That's a look at sports. A Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it is financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned security service protecting your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan to the public. And the world of business, U.S. stocks climbed this morning, led by bank shares and economic reopening plays as investors cheered data showing subdued inflation. Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 150 points. The S&P 500 rose 0.4%, while the NASDAQ Composite climbed 0.2%. We've got your weather coming up.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yesterday, 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 51. Wind gusts overnight up to 39 miles per hour. National Weather Service says a slow-moving weather system will provide chances for light showers, mainly across the higher terrain today. After below normal temperatures today, a strong warming trend will push readings above normal starting on Sunday. Warm, breezy, and dry conditions are expected for much, if not all, of next week, with the high temperatures mostly ranging between the mid-80s and lower 90s. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 74. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 49, winds will be calm. Sunny skies on Saturday, highs right near 83, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 54 degrees, 54% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And CBS News this hour brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. They are ready and open to serve your family.
CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. They're picking up the pieces in 4 southern states after tornadoes blasted through, leaving at least 5 people dead. National Weather Service says there were at least 8 suspected tornadoes in Alabama. Kayla Mayfield lives in Calhoun County.
It was one of the most terrifying things I've been through. I've been through a lot, but that was the scariest.
CBS's Jim Krasula.
The deadly tornadoes caused widespread damage across parts of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee. Connie Lane lost her home in Cedartown, Georgia, northwest of Atlanta.
I'm lucky, but I'm still devastated. We lived here for like 35 years. It's just hard.
Tens of thousands are without power. More severe weather is predicted to threaten the south and southeast over the weekend.
Dominion Voting Systems has filed a $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit against Fox News, saying it falsely claimed the company rigged the 2020 election. In Georgia, the Republican governor signed a new law that puts new restrictions on mail-in voting and gives lawmakers more control over how elections are run. Election law expert David Becker is a CBS News contributor.
Early voting, mail voting, it helps election integrity. It gives you an early warning system if there's a problem. States should be really looking for ways to expand the franchise and let people vote conveniently over a great number of days. And it's unfortunate to see states trying to roll back those measures in this kind of rushed environment.
In New Jersey, Rutgers University will require all students to get a COVID vaccination before the fall term.
Something showing proof of vaccination for the fall.
will definitely help in stopping the spread.
I know some people will probably not like it, but I think for like the greater good of keeping like the whole community safe, it's a good idea.
Pressure's increasing for the Biden administration to help the rest of the world get the vaccine.
30 nonprofits, including Save the Children, Catholic Relief Services, and the International Rescue Committee, are calling on the White House to draw up plans to immediately share expected excess doses with other countries. It comes in a letter obtained by the Associated Press. The groups raise concerns about vaccine hoarding. President Biden says he's focused now on vaccinating Americans. Steve Dorsey, CBS News, Washington.
The government says consumer spending fell 1% last month. Personal incomes fell 2%. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says the hope is things will improve as the year goes on.
Economists believe that as vaccinations start to take off, along with good weather and stimulus checks, that spending is likely to increase dramatically over the course of the next few months.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 150 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Hey, James, that order just doubled. We got to move fast here.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Like at Luca's Gourmet Frozen Pizza Company. To operate at scale, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Set your sights on spring at the JCPenney Spring Style Event. Hurry in and save now on the season's newest looks in apparel and home. Get up to 40% off select women's and men's spring fashion and dress your best everywhere you go. Need a home refresh? Enjoy up to 40% off home brands you'll only find at JCPenney. Use your coupon for an extra 20% off and bring it all home. So fresh and so new. There's lots to love at JCPenney. Offers and coupon valid through 3/31. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
In the aftermath of the Capitol attack, decisions are being made about future security.
No permanent fence. That was the bipartisan message from Senators Roy Blunt and Chris Van Hollen, who joined D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton for the legislation that says no money will be used to fund a permanent fence around the Capitol. Senator Van Hollen.
We can achieve security here without building a wall.
The senator said everyone on both sides of the aisle is on board with this one, adding,
This Capitol is the citadel of democracy, and we should not turn it into a fortress.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A Massachusetts woman tells the Boston Globe a home in her neighborhood has a for sale sign with a broker's name and the words, "not haunted." She called the realtor, and it was all news to them. She says it probably was the work of a prankster. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Ready to create your own income with your own home-based business where there's no such thing as getting laid off? If a billionaire entrepreneur spent 5 years and $20 million searching for the next big trend, wouldn't you want to know what he found? If you're serious about making money from home without having to leave home, then write this down. www.goherenext.com. You decide your income. Get the facts now. GoHereNext.com.
The Bible is under attack. Last year, California's governor even tried to ban private Bible study groups. Now, Greg Kelly Reports investigates the movement to ban the Bible. Watch Greg Kelly on Newsmax TV tonight at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern as he reveals the dangers to Christians. Find Newsmax TV on all major cable systems or get it free on Roku, YouTube, Xumo, Pluto, and smart TVs. Plus, download the free Newsmax app on your phone. Protect your Bible freedom. Watch Newsmax TV's Greg Kelly tonight.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
And your CBS News has been brought to you this hour by El Centro Regional Medical Center, ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.